Should be good. Back in. Mic check. Okay, we should be straight. Okay, we good. Okay, so extend my camera out a little bit right here at the top. Alright. So what I was saying before, with Forbidden West, you feel me? Definitely one of the best graphical games for the pro. You feel me? We're gonna be testing out some more, but I want to go back to Forbidden West, right where I picked off at. And this is what I want to test out and show y'all, like the weather effects. The weather on the pro is insane. Graphical mode, beautiful, amazing. So I'll definitely be coming back to play more. Resolution. That's the HDR stuff. It's not available because I'm streaming. It's crazy. But one thing I did want to do was I want to travel to a more like green forest type location. Let's go to more green forest I can show you here. Close to some water. Let's go here so you can kind of see a different coloring of everything. We're gonna test out a couple other games. Like I said, it's kind of hard for you for the viewers to actually like see
An old
from a
world
streaming
ruin.
standpoint.
I wonder what's inside.
But when you get your hands on it, you definitely notice the difference. So this is performance mode. I mean graphic mode. You know what I'm saying? Let's take a look at the resolution. Real smooth. And by this being a cloud streaming game, that's the other thing I'm really impressed with. The fact that we're able to broadcast and stream these games at a very high quality like this. Like this is incredible. Look at the dirt and everything. Like you still can see like the graphical details, even from far off. But it's nothing like when you have your hands on it. All right, so real quick, cause I ain't got too long for my little one wakes. Let's take a look at Resident Evil 4, another great graphical game, and another one of my favorites that I was testing out playing too. And also with Ada Wong, you can see the like. The red popping on the dress, you feel what I'm saying? Very fast. I like how it starts up. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, if I mention the speed again, because it feels like it's faster. Frame rate, ray tracing. And see on here, you can even turn the ray tracing on with the frame rate. Some of the games, even screaming, you can't turn the ray tracing on with the frame rate. Only because you're screaming. But outside of the screaming standpoint, you can turn all of this stuff on. You feel me? We're gonna go with frame rate though. Because I think you can tell from the frame rate screaming a little bit better than you can telling from a graphical standpoint. Like look how quick this is. And then too, again, on the pro, even if you choose the performance, you still get a good graphical experience. You know what I'm saying? Even on performance, like you can even see on the bars. You know what I'm saying? Look at the red, the sweater is popping, bro. You know what I'm saying? the hair's like impressive. You know what I mean? And it looks even better than this outside of screen. So I'm ready to get back to the full power of it, but we're gonna just give out a quick demonstration of how this goes in performance mode. You know what I'm saying? Now honestly, it still look good like this because when it's stuck in that game mode situation, you know what I mean, you don't get to see all this brightness. You see brightness, you know, all this good bright color. You don't get to see all this on other mode. Oh snap, you all gonna smoke for real. Oh, I got that juice for you. Yeah. Let's see. They must have been trying to get me to fight with these dudes.
That should take care of the water, I hope.
Like, so check this scene out right here. Look at that. The floors. And PlayStation has always done a good job with water effects. You know what I'm saying? So it's pretty freaking dope. And when you're stepping in the water, you dig. But see, again, man, I'm a graphical person. I pay attention to all those little details and stuff in the games. You feel me? So not your everyday average probably won't pay this stuff no attention. So again, these are the little things that the pros do very well, is the details of the game. Let's take a look at another game. Hitman, another great game. And you see how quick I'm just pulling up game after game after game. Like, the speed on this thing is incredible, yo. I know earlier in the day, before Xbox and the PlayStation was released, one of the things the Xbox feature was that quick change game. I know I forgot the name of it completely, but where you swap out the games and stuff really quick. You could do the same thing on PlayStation now. It just wasn't a day one release type feature, but for Xbox it was. But coming out, finding out years on down the road, it's the same feature for PlayStation also. So that was pretty cool to see. And again, all this stuff is streaming through the cloud, so you get high quality and performance and streaming, being able to broadcast, all that high quality packaged up in the box. Can't beat it. It's pretty nice. You know what I'm saying? Let's see. Let's just take a look at this is one of the maps I went to when I tested it out to see, you know, how it runs and how it looks. So I said, oh yeah, let's go ahead and do the breakdown. This is right before I was doing the breakdown, before I started hooking everything up. See how it looks.
Welcome to Bangkok, 47. The target has been in residence at the hotel for almost a month, and security is tight, with
We're just
several
gonna
other
walk around the
high-profile
world for a
guests
little bit
also
whenever I
at the
actually
hotel.
do it. Just gonna
Good
walk
hunting.
around the world just so I can give y'all a slick glimmer of how everything look. And actually I want to do it some justice by taking some of this stuff off. Or is it too late for me to take all this stuff off up here? So on here, since I'm streaming, it don't give me the ability to go switch from the HDR. But when you're not streaming and the stuff is hooked up, you could turn on the HDR, and man, it's beautiful. So.
Welcome, sir. We are happy to help you in any way possible.
Pretty dope, pretty
enjoy
realistic.
The Himapan.
But see, you know, it's crazy. It look even better off. Because this is one of the games that I was checking out right before I started the stream. And I had all of the stuff on. But see, even now, it still look good, but before, you know what I mean? So this will probably be one of the maps I probably end up playing later on tonight or whenever. So yeah, I'll be sure to stay tuned for this. Oh shit. Chicken, get out of here. Just enjoy the map. We're just here for the graphics. We ain't gonna get started on shit. One thing that I wish Hitman
I want to get that
can allow us to do is to like really blend in with the areas and sit down anywhere, being able to just sit right here. Or, you know, being able to just sit right here and act like I'm on the phone or something. I think those type of features in the next Hitman game would be important and would be very good to have. So, something to keep an eye on.
Greetings.
Not bad, huh? But it looks even better off. Okay, so let's try another game. Now let's try a game that I don't have to scream. Let's see. Yeah, of course y'all know about Call of Duty. Take a look at God of War. We got it downloaded, so it's not gonna have to screen. So now we're gonna test it out to see, not running through the cloud, download it and see if it gives us the ability to go. It's another option on here. So some games have a particular pro setting, and let's see if this one allows us to have the pro setting through the Elgato. So boom, it still let us have the pro settings. So these are some of the pro settings, examples of the pro settings. And another thing is the high frame rate mode. So again, with that, television, without the perfect television or a high quality television, I would recommend probably something like an OLED. Not saying mine is like low quality or anything, but you know, I would recommend an OLED television to really benefit from a lot of the benefits that you get with the Pro 2. And the scaling, this PSSR, this stuff here, this upscale stuff, this is like a feature that you're gonna see in the future of PlayStation, with PlayStation 6 and stuff. So this is the AI, and you see right here, an AI driving upscale that uses machine learning based technology based on the super sharp image clarity by adding an extraordinary amount of detail. It's focusing on the detail. So you're looking at the foundations of AI tech in the gaming part. This is it right here. You know what I'm saying? So we'll see more of this in future updates to come, and newer games coming down the pipeline. I feel like that PSSR is gonna really play a big role. So something to keep your eyes on. Let's go ahead and jump into it. Hello, was it anything? No, we straight. It's turned on, so it's gonna let us rock out. So as you can see, even without turning anything on or playing, that's still pretty freaking nice. You know what I mean? Although it don't, that smoothness that I want, that I had on Forbidden West, it's not on here. I don't feel that 120 on here. But definitely the 60. And if you ask what I'm looking for and what I pay attention to and what I look at, just really how is the response of the character when I move the camera? Can it keep up with it? How's the lighting popping off of it when I go into the shadows and into the sun? Different stuff like that. Like, one thing I like with the graphics and the detail, you can see what I think the PSSR is doing is you see the leather on his arm that pops out. You know what I'm saying? That's that upscale. That's the detail. You look at the axe, the wood part, how that gold is sharpened in there, and that sapphire blue that's the detail. I don't think you're able to see a lot of that on the normal 5. You feel what I'm saying? If you look at the swords, that's that detail that it's doing. Like, look at his bald head. Like, you feel me? He looks like he cold. You can tell. His body is even changing colors. You know, but I feel like that's that detail. Let's travel somewhere that's probably some greenery. Maybe. Let me see. I don't really know a good map we can really go to. What's the name of that map? Let's go here. Yeah, let's go here. Let's take a look and see what it did to the water thing. Since we know that PlayStation do a good job with the water, let's check that out. See how that looks. This thing's really bad, yo.
Looking to upgrade your spear?
Man, it's gorgeous, man. Like them frame rates I was just talking about. Amazing. Sometimes you gotta sit back and enjoy the beauty of the game, you know what I mean? That's how you really get immersed and locked into it. Like, look at the waves of the water, yo. Incredible. You can see the water fall off. Wow. It's almost like breathtaking, you know? I mean, the game came so far away, man. I'm impressed, you know what I'm saying? I'm impressed always every time I get into a good graphical quality game, like Forbidden West, God of War, you know what I'm saying? Now, just then, I felt like this little dinosaur back went down low milk when it was coming in closer to it. That's something minor, though. Pretty dope. Alright, so let's see. I want to give my overall breakdown real fast so I can get out of here for this baby week. You know what I mean? Oh, and this menu right here. This menu is completely something different too, you know what I mean? So you can customize this menu right here. That's the other cool thing about it. And your controller keeps up the battery at the controller, different stuff like that. It's pretty cool. The media situation on here, all of this stuff, I don't remember having access to all of this stuff on the 5, but then again, I really don't know because I really didn't even pay no attention to come over here to the media part, you know what I'm saying? So maybe I don't think it was any other settings that really caught my attention on here that I wanted to speak on. Really just the 8K stuff that I spoke on part 1, the beginning of the video before I had to pause it. But that's really about it. But let that ride. I just want to go and kind of give a quick overall view of it real fast. So overall, I would say, no, I don't want to have the God of War music in the background going on. overall, I would say if you don't have one, get it. But if you do already, is it worth the upgrade type situation? Yes and no. Because if you want the best of the best and you want the best of both worlds, yes. But if you like a casual gamer, like a gamer that don't really game and don't really pay this stuff any attention, you probably game maybe once a month type deal. No, I wouldn't recommend you the upgrade. But for the diehard PlayStation fans, diehard graphical, diehard want the best of the best, diehard want the latest and greatest gaming tech, definitely get it. You know what I'm saying? It's one of those. The biggest thing to me is the 2 terabyte and the 8K resolution output that we can now do officially, and probably the PSSR AI tech. That would probably be my top 3 to 4 features, and the other one is the PlayStation 4 upscale. Those are like my top 4 to 5 picks of features that I would say I like for the Pro. So overall, I gotta finish testing out some more games. The Final Fantasy do look pretty good. I checked that out too. Let's see. Another game, Last of Us did look pretty good. Call of Duty was okay. My next game I probably would check out is Watch Dogs. I'll definitely Crash Bandicoot. Probably the old Grand Theft Auto I'll check out a little bit later on too. When I get the little one, the other one, we'll probably play some Roblox or some Legos or something like that. Need for Speed, that'll be another one. I'll be checking out here real soon, and of course Metal Gear Solid, that'll be another one. Mortal Kombat. So it's a lot of great games I gotta check out, to see is there any like eye catchers. But for me, the overall eye catchers was Forbidden West, Resident Evil 4, and I probably have to say God of War. Probably have to say God of War for now. Of course, Uncharted. You can't forget Uncharted. Uncharted is definitely one of those classics. It looked good on all of them, but I tested out and played it on here, even more smoother. And it's like, well, you can't really get any better. So it's like I kind of didn't know the difference, but I noticed the detail and the smoothness difference. That's really about it. But just the overall top 3 picks, Forbidden West, Resident Evil 4, God of War for sure. So that's my recommendation for overall score. I would probably have to go with an 8.5. 8.5 out of 10. 8.5 out of 10. I can't give it a whole full 10 out of 10 because of the price. I can't give it a 9 because of... So, me and the homie, we tested out this classical game. Feel what I'm saying? He was like, yo, it looks... To him, he knew the difference right off the bat. And he was like, it looks even better, you know what I'm saying? But I was like, cool that you could screen some of the PS3 games. That's pretty dope. We haven't tried any other PS3 games yet, I don't think. But we tried this classic one, and I tried another classic game that I was like, well, I wish the fact that the AI technology that's in here, I wish it can transform these games like that game, this Dragon game here, into what we want it to look like that background, like you see the background. You feel what I'm saying? I do think we'll get that at some point of time, to where the software, the AI in the technology will be able to really upscale these games, and I'm talking about transform these games without any patches or updates or whatnot. I do think we're gonna get there. I thought this PS5 Pro was gonna be able to get us there and show us what it was gonna be capable of doing. You know what I'm saying? There is a couple games that do a really good job at the what's the trying to find the correct words, you feel what I'm saying? But does the upgrading and the upscaling for it, you know what I'm saying? There's a couple games that really do a good job at upscaling or whatnot, but some games it was like, it could have been better, you know? But not really a lot of heavy complaints I really got for it, you know what I'm saying? So that's why I said an 8.5, but the only reason I wouldn't give it a 9 is because I feel like the classic games with the tech that's in here, I was hoping that it was gonna really be able to transform them, and it don't. It don't, but not like I was envisioning. But yeah, that's pretty much it though. If there's an issue with the microphone, I still gotta situate that. So when you have when it's on mute, like it's on right here, when you first broadcast and everything, you have to turn this off mute, then go into the settings and turn it off mute, because this was off mute and the settings was still on mute for some reason, and it still been working. But I don't know, I feel like there's an update that need to be coming out for the controller to get the microphone or something situated. Something is off with the mic settings and the mic. Fresh out the box, when I first tested it out without screaming, something was up with the mic, the software or something. I don't know, it's a little buggy with the mic. So, you know, hopefully that comes around and they get that situated. This Dead Island, we definitely got to try some of that too. I'll probably actually play some of that in a little bit. But that's really it. We'll be back for more though, for sure. Back for more. I was just trying to think of some more stuff that I wanted to mention in this full breakdown. That's pretty much it. I kind of wanted to touch on for right now. Of course, throughout all my journeys of screaming and playing, I'll be kind of giving you more deeper breakdown and quality breakdowns of what I think in the moment, because it's always changing. You know, it's an experience. So I'll give you a review on the experience that we are having in real time. So, you know, stay tuned for that. And classic podcast shows, RGTV. We're here, we're there, we're everywhere. The current shows, Real Gamer, on all podcast platforms. You feel me? We skipped October. We'll be back in November with some hotness and some greatness. Guess what? We're here. So, yeah, stay tuned for more. And we out, ladies and gentlemen. We'll be screaming on, we'll be going back and forth, Twitch to YouTube. And I want to know if y'all can notice the difference. Because, like I said, with the Elgato, a lot of these settings are just 1080p. But when I hook it back up, normally through the television and everything, I'm gonna be able to turn on some different settings, and you tell me if we're able to see the difference. And it's just one of these things that you have to get your hands on to see the difference. You won't be able to notice the difference through a broadcast. You know what I'm saying? So just keep that in mind. Best Buy, holler at me. Y'all need to set this up. We need to set up something in the shop, get some people in. I can persuade them to get it. Give me the best television in the room, hook it up. We turn on the max, turn all these settings and up to the max. You know what I'm saying? They'll definitely walk out the store buying one. See y'all soon.